901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, them dog.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Down to the Wire with Courtney and Chanel. I'm Courtney.
I'm Chanel.
And we're back with another episode.
We're back.
We're going to get right into it with the talk of the NFL right now. Le'Veon Bell, him and the Steelers, they failed to reach a deal. So now he's going to be playing on a franchise tag of $14.5 million.
Which isn't bad. Which is not bad. But I do think he is more valuable than a normal running back. But he's asking for like $17 million. You're not getting paid what AB's getting paid. I'm sorry. You can catch, you can run, you can be strong. I don't care. You're not going to get paid what a wide receiver is getting paid. That's ridiculous. And I took my fan out of the situation, and I was just like, even if I was watching another team and their star player was doing this, arguably the best running back in the league, arguably to want to get paid what a wide receiver is getting paid it's not gonna happen, especially not for the Steelers, who have a bunch of other players to pay.
So I'm just going to start off with saying that he's already the highest paid running back in the league with the 14.5. Yes. Behind him is Jerick McKinnon from the 49ers with $10.5 million. Then we've got LaShawn McCoy with $8.9 million, and then we got Zeke with $6.8. So you're already the highest paid running back. The average running back career is 2.5 years, dude. You don't got a whole lot of longevity. You've already been suspended because of drug issues. You've already torn your MCL. You've already done things to make them have that kind of trust issue. As to, if we give him all this money, what's to say he's gonna last the whole season?
Exactly.
What's to say he won't get suspended 2 or 3 games like he has in the past? Right. So I'm like, dude, I get it. You're good, but I think that somebody else. I think that Zeke's gonna have a better year than him this year. I think that there's a lot of running backs that are going to come out cooking this year. And I do. And I think that Le'Veon, he had it while he had it. And I don't think he's going to be as great as he has been.
Now, I wouldn't say he's not going to be as great as he was last year or the year before. But my thing about Le'Veon, I didn't like how he handled the entire situation. He made a diss song about the organization. That's just,
he's been tweeting.
You've been tweeting. You changed your Abby so that it's not that you don't have a Pittsburgh. So just I don't like, he's been handling the entire situation with zero class whatsoever. Whereas the Steelers were a classy organization. We don't,
like the Mets.
We don't do things like that. And it's like Le'Veon. Now he's saying, okay, well, I'm going to sit out 8 games. You're not hurting anybody but yourself. Because guess what? These teams that in 2019, they're looking at you because they're like, you're going to be a free agent.
And they're looking at the fact that you haven't played a full season with no injuries and no suspension since 2014, 2015.
Right. And his agent made a comment, was like, it was more about they didn't want to pay the player. They were okay with paying the position, but they just didn't want to pay him. Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't want to pay him either. I love him. He's a great player, but there's too many other things that lay against him.
And there's too many other things that the Steelers also need. They need to start seriously thinking about who their backup quarterback is going to be and who the next generation of quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to be. They need to worry about the rest of their offensive line. They need to be worrying about safeties and corners. They can't give all this money to a running back who hasn't played a full season in 3 years.
And they're not going to, because the Steelers draft so well, and they know how to get players that work with their system. So it's like, okay, Le'Veon, you don't want to.
You're hurting.
You want to get paid $17 million. That's fine. You can walk. We're just going to draft someone who, just like we did you, we're going to draft someone who fits our system, and we're going to keep him. We're going to keep him moving.
So what do you think the value of today's running backs actually is?
I don't think they're valued as much anymore, just because we have a bunch of quarterbacks in the league who can do what these running backs are doing. You mean we got Cam? Mm-hmm. We have all these. We have
very physical.
We have a bunch of quarterbacks that get the yards themselves. Whereas maybe 5-10 years ago, we didn't really have that. Right. We need someone who's going to rush the ball. But now you have quarterbacks that can, okay, give me the ball, I'm going to get easy 10 yards.
Right.
So it's like, it's not, I get he is more valuable than a lot of running backs, but the position itself is not worth $17 million.
It's not, and especially like you're saying, we have these quarterbacks that are young and that are running and scrambling and are able to get these yards. And I get get his reasoning for maybe with the Steelers because Big Ben is older and is trying to take all these hits. He's not gonna be rushing like that.
Right.
Like, so I get why he feels like he is important on this team, but he needs to look at the grand scheme of the league and the grand scheme of where the money has to go.
Right.
And the value of running backs just is not that.
It's just not there. I get, but he's a big part of our offense. But
definitely.
I mean, we'll make it up some. We have AB. Like, you want to get paid what AB is getting paid. It kind of is disrespectful.
What AB does. So, do you think that the franchise tag is even fair to use on players?
I really don't. I don't think it's fair because what it's saying is we don't want to pay you the money that you want. So instead, what we're going to do, we're going to kind of have our cake and eat it too. We don't, because the Steelers can easily let them go. You know, like, okay, well, you want to get paid like that? Go see who's going to pay. But they're like, no, we're not going to shoot ourselves in the foot. So I don't think it's fair because if you don't want to if you don't want to pay the player, then let them walk. But then it's a business decision.
Right.
It's a business
from a business deal, I think the franchise tag is absolutely, it covers the team's butt.
Right, yeah,
and
it does.
I'm not really mad at that because you have players, and honestly, I think that Le'Veon is being dramatic. I think that he's being a baby about the situation. So let's take it back to when the Panthers put the franchise tag on Josh Norman. And originally, you know, I was like, that was going to keep him there. Because it wasn't even so much about the deal. It wasn't even so much that Josh Norman was asking for more money. That wasn't the issue. Him and Gettleman got into it, and that's why they rescinded that tag. But I get it that when you have a player that's down, it's like, okay, like, the franchise tag is cool for me because I'm still going to get some money from it. Then I get it in that. I get it altogether. I think that, honestly, if Le'Veon wasn't a baby, he wouldn't be mad at being franchised. Because most players aren't mad about just having a franchise tag.
And right this second, Le'Veon is a very important part of what that offense is because sometimes Ben misses AB. That year we played the Patriots and Le'Veon sat down, he was injured. He was a big reason why we didn't beat the Patriots the year before last. So I do understand why he wants his money, but I just think that number, that 17, is a bit
and the way he's going about
unrealistic.
It is what's wrong.
Yes.
All right, so changing gears, Aaron Rodgers wants to play football until he's 40. He's 34 now. Can you see Aaron Rodgers playing that?
Absolutely. Aaron Rodgers is one of my favorite quarterbacks, if not my favorite quarterback in the league right now, just because he always makes it happen some way, somehow. Yeah, we haven't seen him play fully in about a year, but I still think he can be that. I still think he can be that guy, just like, you know, Tom Brady is that guy. I think when Aaron Rodgers was on his game and Tom Brady was on their game, we weren't like, oh, hell, Tom Brady. We were talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, always
so, I mean, I can easily see him playing another 6 years.
I can't see him playing another 6. I just don't think that his health will last him that long. I really don't.
Yeah.
I'll give him 3. I'll give him 3 or 4. At max, I'll give him 3 or 4. I just don't think his health is going to last that long. But, you know, I applaud him for, you know, wanting to try.
Yeah. All right, so this NBA offseason has been crazy. We've seen LeBron James go to the Lakers. We've seen Boogie go to the Warriors. And it's just like everyone is chasing that ring.
Everyone but the Wizards.
Yeah, we'll get into I'm sorry.
I'm going to leave that at that.
Do you think that rings create the legend or legends get the ring?
I think that it is all about the storyline and what's going into the championship in and of itself. And I think that someone can be a great player without having a ring. And I think that we're going to see a lot of great players not get a ring. Look, man, the way the West is stacked, Chris Paul ain't getting no ring. He's not. Melo ain't getting no ring. He's not.
He's going to the Rockets. He's going to
Allen Iverson never got a ring.
That's true.
There's a lot of players that are great, and you cannot sit here and say that they're not great, and you can't sit here and say that, oh, well, they're not as great as blah, blah, but just because they didn't get a ring. The ring should be the icing on the cake of someone's legacy.
But that's what you're playing for.
Yeah, that's what you're playing for.
So it's like if your purpose is to, when you go in the NBA, your purpose is to play and win. So if your purpose is not fulfilled,
but you can't know, because at the end of the day, these are team sports.
No, I get it, but it's like
you're not winning a ring all on your own.
Of course not. But the thing about it is like that's the goal. The goal is to win. So if you go in here and you're playing all these years and you don't win, it's like it doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, because it does matter. But it's just like, did you really, like, were you really a legend? Like, were you really great?
What?
I'm just saying. Other than, like, there are a few asterisks, like Allen Iverson.
Ready, and Ivan, and then this one is not a NBA analogy. But I've asked this on Twitter. I asked this a couple months ago. Who is a better quarterback, Eli Manning or Aaron Rodgers? Who is it? Who's a better quarterback?
Yeah, we all know that the better quarterback is Aaron Rodgers
with one less ring. So does his legacy negate itself?
No, I'm not talking about having one ring and then having two, or having three and then having two. I'm talking about having zero and having
some.
Two.
Okay. But at the same time, you cannot sit here and blame it all on the player itself.
No, we're not. I don't think
it's a team sport.
I don't think it's being blamed on the player. But
Allen Iverson isn't one of the greatest basketball players? No.
I said there's asterisks in front, like, for some people.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying, is that in these...
Because what makes a legend is not really it's what Allen Iverson did for the game, did for the culture of basketball.
All right.
But that's not everybody. Like, to me, like, even when we watch TNT now, some people don't listen to Chuck because he doesn't have a ring.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's crazy, because how are you going to tell someone how to win, but you couldn't win?
What? Are we really going to sit here and act like Charles Barkley was not a great basketball
player? He's a Hall of Famer. He's great, but I'm saying...
So why does the fact that he does or does not have a ring negate from the fact that he was a great basketball player?
No, him and Allen Iverson, they are asterisks.
So, but why would you not listen to him? Because although he didn't get to actually win the ring...
Because if you know it so well, why didn't you do it yourself?
Because at the end of the day, it wasn't just on him. I can sit here all day, Chanel.
But the way he talks, you have to listen to him.
That's why big trash. But I'm saying that you can use that, in any real analogy, because at the end of the day, just because, like I said, the ring should be the icing on a cake of someone's career. It should be.
How can it be the icing on the cake when it's the reason why you came here? Like, people don't come into the league like, I want to play basketball just because I want to play, and I want to be a team player. I want to play
to win, but sometimes you make a bad business decision. Let's say, okay, Carmelo even ever going to the Knicks, that was a bad business decision. But that doesn't negate the fact that he wasn't great. He just could not. There was no possible way for him to be great with the Knicks.
I understand that, but my thing is, I'm not talking about players. Carmelo Anthony, he's kind of different because his game has declined. It's not like his game has declined. Like, if your argument was, if you want to talk about Chris Paul right now and his greatness, he needs a ring. Like, he needs a ring. He needs a ring. Like, Chris Paul needs that ring, because when you're talking about legends, if Chris Paul wants to really be in that conversation, he has to get a ring. I get it. It's tough for him now because you have the Warrior. We're in the Warrior era when, like, we're teaming up. Everybody's teaming up to beat everyone, whatever. But when you come into the league, when you get drafted and you put that hat on and they talk to you, oh, okay, are you excited? Yeah, man, I can't wait to come in here and win and get championships. Like, it's all about championships. Like, if it wasn't about championships, there should be no NBA. Because I don't want to watch people play just for fun. Like, we can watch.
No, you're absolutely right there. But what I'm saying is that you can be a legend and you can be mentioned with the legends without having a ring.
It's highly unlikely. It's a few of them.
I'm just going to have to agree to disagree.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm just going to agree to disagree. I'm not going to sit here and say that you won because there's legends who never won a ring. There's legends who have won one. And then there are players who do not deserve the 4 rings that they have.
On the roster.
Yeah. So that's why I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
But the argument isn't that every person that has a ring is a legend. That's not the argument.
But you asked, do rings create legends?
Yeah. Which is no. I don't think that rings create legends. But I think that they do. You do need a
look. I'm just saying that. Let's say Boogie gets a ring this year. I'm not going to be considering him a legend.
Of course not. That's 1 year. Like
I'm talking about in his career, in the grand scheme of his career, when he retires,
if he
gets the 1 ring. No, let's say he only gets this 1 ring,
and he goes to another team and
he never gets another ring. I'm not considering him a legend.
No, absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is that you have so many players that may not be deserving of their ring. That we're not going to sit here and we're going to negate the players that were awesome but never got their ring?
No, yes, absolutely. I'm not saying Boogie's a legend if he gets a ring and just gets 1 ring and then just whatever the rest of his career. But in order to be in that legend conversation, unless you have an asterisk near your name, in order to be in that legend conversation, you have to get rings. Okay. That's just me. That's why they play. They play to win. If you don't win, if you don't fulfill your purpose, it's like, why did you do it at all?
Okay. All right, Chanel. I told you. I'm gonna let you be great. I'm gonna let you be great. All right. So this week we've got another What You Know.
Yes, but this show I'm gonna be asking Courtney 2 questions. She doesn't know what I'm asking her.
I'm a little nervous.
She just knows that it's football and that's basically all she knows. So, let's see what Courtney knows. Alright, so question number 1. In the 2017-2018 NFL season, which quarterback completed the most passes? Is it A, Matt Ryan, B, Drew Brees, or C, Tom Brady?
I'm going to go with B, Drew Brees.
That's right!
Yes! I was nervous, y'all.
I thought you were going to say Brady. I was like, no, girl. All right. So our second question.
Right.
And she has to get this, just like I had to get the Steelers question. She has to, because it's her boy. So, Cam Newton was the first quarterback in the Super Bowl era to register blank rushing touchdowns. Is it A, 50, B, 40, or C, 60? Need me to repeat it?
Oh, I'm going with what's B?
It's
40.
A, 50, B, 40, C, 60.
I'm going with B, 40.
That is so
it was
wrong.
A?
It's A.
Sorry, I just got so mad. Because that's my first answer, and you should always go with your gut. Go with your gut.
Go with your gut.
What they teach you in school, go with your gut. I'm sorry, Cam, I let you down.
It's okay. So, yeah, that was our episode of What You Know. So, we'll be doing that.
Yeah, we go do that again, because that was fun. That was a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I actually like that.
But it was... All right, so for this next little segment, we're going to take your pick. And you'll hear our picks.
Right.
So ESPN posted something on their Twitter which said, which button would you press? Red, your team wins the next Super Bowl. Blue, your school wins the NCAA tournament. Yellow, your MLB team signs this year's AL and NL MVP. Orange, watch Kobe and LeBron play one-on-one in an empty gym. Purple, take a drink out of the Stanley Cup. Or green, spend a day with Odell Beckham Jr. Chanel, who are you picking?
I am absolutely picking red. I want to see Pittsburgh win another championship so that I can stop saying still 6 and I can say now 7.
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. This was the hardest choice I've ever.
Yeah, it actually was.
Like I literally like reading all the options. I was like red, like off Bucks.
When I saw it, I was like, yo.
Then I got to Odell, and I was like, oh gosh, I would really love to spend a day with him. But I'm gonna take one for the team and for the Keep Pounding Nation. And I'm seeing my Panthers. I'm seeing my Panthers win the Super Bowl because best believe I will turn blue.
A lot of people were saying Kobe and LeBron. I don't want to see that.
I don't care. So I really don't care. Don't care to watch that.
All right. So the next take your pick is who is taking the last shot. So if your life is on the line, I don't want to say money because it's like a bet. No. If your life is on the line, are you having Kobe take the last shot, LeBron take the last shot, Steph Curry take the last shot, Kevin Durant, or Kyrie Irving?
All right. So off Bucks, I said Steph, but upon like further, thinking about my life and the 24 years I spent on this earth, I may consider Kobe. But honestly, I'm still gonna go with Steph.
You're gonna go with Steph?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he'll make it, and we'll both be alive.
Yeah. So, okay, if my life is on the line, Kobe has to take that shot. And you wanna know why? Because he's gonna make it. Like
Kobe right now?
No, not Kobe right now.
Oh, you're talking about prime.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
everybody in their prime.
Yeah, everybody in their prime. Kobe has to take that shot before anybody.
Okay. Yeah, you got. So last, take your pick.
Good.
This one was hard. This one's gonna be a little tough for all of y'all. So, which wide receiver quarterback combo would you take on your team? We got Tom Brady and Julio Jones together, Cam Newton and Antonio Brown together.
This is crazy.
And Aaron Rodgers and Odell Beckham together.
I'm taking Cam and AB. That's just I'm taking Cam and AB. That's just because Cam is one of my favorite quarterbacks. If it was AB and someone else, then I would. If it was like AB and like Tom Brady or something like that, I would take AB and Tom Brady. But just because AB's on there and I love Cam Newton, undefeated.
I would honestly either take Aaron Rodgers and Odell or Cam and AB. I feel like Cam and AB, their chemistry would just be bomb.
Oh my goodness.
And all Cam needs to do is be a little bit more accurate, and AB's right there.
Right.
Whereas I feel like with Tom Brady and Julio, if Brady isn't accurate, Julio's not getting there, because that's why him and Matt Ryan, I think, work so well.
Yeah.
Because Matt Ryan is a pretty accurate quarterback. And with Aaron Rodgers, I really do love Aaron Rodgers. I love Odell Beckham, but I'm not as pressed to see them together as I am for Cam.
Yeah, I think maybe I just want to see Cam and AB because I just know that'll be fun football to watch.
That would be
crazy
football to watch. Definitely will.
Yeah.
All right, so tweet us which out of all of these, which ones are you picking and why? Don't forget to tweet us, hashtag all of it. All right, thank you.
To all the moms out there, I was playing free today and I tried, but Angelique played really well.
All right, y'all, we are back. You know what we're about to do. Chanel's favorite, my favorite, y'all's favorite 2-minute drill.
Yes.
So we're about to make it through this in 2 minutes, right?
We are going to make it with ample time left.
All right, we got this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So Serena's message to mothers after the Wimbledon loss. I thought that it was so sweet. I thought that what she said just really showed that she empathizes with people. She had tweeted about stuff and just wanting to go back to work and wanting to prove this for other moms, and I think that she did a great job. Sad that she lost, but this is just the beginning. Seriously.
All right, so the Raptors are the main conversation when it comes to Kawhi Leonard trade rumors. I love it, depending on who they're trading. I can see this becoming something great. I can see Kawhi Leonard liking that Toronto atmosphere. I really do love it. I think this is a great move for the Raptors after everything that they've been through.
All right, so LeBron scored a 98 on the next 2K game, and people are a little upset. They think that he should have been a 99 overall. Honestly, I agree. Like, there's no reason. Give him his point. Yeah. Give him his point because he's the truth.
Right. Don't be the petty teacher.
Like, come on. Yeah. He's the truth. He's the GOAT. He needs to be on that GOAT status and make it right.
So the Lakers are 1 win away from becoming back-to-back Summer League champions. I'm not too... Like, does it matter? Not really, because they won last year. But actually, they were a lot better. They were better last year. So, not better than what they are now. But they won last year, and they are a better team. So, I do think this does kind of matter. I am happy for them, especially because they have LeBron now.
It's going to be real.
Yeah.
All right, so Bryce Harper won the home run derby with 19 home runs. You could just tell his whole demeanor that he was there to have fun, and he was there to hit some home runs. And honestly, like, he had a little bandana on. He didn't want to wear no cap. He didn't want to wear no helmet, nothing. He threw the bat after he hit the last one. He was here to dominate. I love that it's at Nationals Park to begin with, so he probably felt right at home. Honestly,
that's crazy.
We were 1 away. I really didn't think we were rapping.
Were we?
Oh, we were.
Wow.
Kill, I didn't think we were rapping.
I think we were a little bit.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well,
that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Well, thank you guys for checking out the newest episode. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at @down_2 Follow me at CBSmitty94.
And me at the Coco Chanel.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're on Apple, iTunes, Podcast, SoundCloud,
YouTube,
all of it. We're on everything, so you need to be following us. Don't forget to tweet us your picks for Take Your Pick. Please do,
because I do want to hear what some of y'all say, because some of y'all trifling. I do want to hear it.
Thank you again. Have a nice day.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side.